Still in business, the Vice Chairman of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria on the state chapter, Idowu Adebusuyi, has urged federal government to wake up to its responsibilities in making sure that refineries are working in Nigeria so as to cope the unforeseen circumstances that may likely befall the nation in nearest time. In his exclusive interview with KAFTAN TV on the damage the importation of the adulterated petrol has caused in the country, Adebusuyi said many economic activities have been affected negatively. Our staff reporter, Temitope Adedeji, has more of this story.
The Vice Chairman, Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Ondo State Branch, Honorable Idowu Adebusuyi Pius, has said that the scarcity of premium motor spirits known as petrol that the country is currently facing is an artificial one which will soon fizzle away in no distance time. He made this known on Friday in Akure, the Ondo State capital, while granting an interview with KAFTAN TV on why the country is undergoing scarcity at this critical period.
What has actually happened is not a natural one. It's an artificial scarcity that was created.
He said that Nigerians should exercise patience with federal government for 2 more weeks to fill up the vacuum that has been created through the importation of adulterated petrol, and advise the federal government to do everything possible to fix our refineries and stop the importation of fuel so as to reduce the expenses.
My advice to Nigerians is that we should try and be patient with the government, because what has actually happened now is not the fault of the federal government, but at the same time, people should just try and be patient. And on the part of government, I want to say at this juncture, particularly the federal government, that they need to be alive to their responsibility. Those that are saddled with the responsibility to ensure that good products are brought into the country should be looked into. And in all, I want to use this opportunity to appeal to federal government that they should do everything humanly possible to ensure that our refineries are working. I'm talking about the local refinery now, being it the existing refinery or modular refinery, whichever one, they just have to work hard to ensure they are working.
According to him, he said a serious damage has been done on the people and the country at large in the area of economy through movement of goods and services that have been altered. He therefore advised the relevant authorities to investigate and punish those who have plunged the country into further hardship.
Economically, the system has suffered. If we are looking at the economic aspect of it, you know that for anybody to move around, for food, element to be moved around, building materials, whatever you want to talk about, you needed this particular energy to be able to move around. But in the last few days, movement of vehicles, movement of human beings has been altered. And when that happens, automatically the economy must have been affected. The revenue that each of the state, each of the local government, ditto for federal government to have generated in the last 2 weeks has been altered, and it is quite very unfortunate. But I'm happy that when this situation happens, Mr. President said that almost immediately that a committee should be set up to investigate how this thing happened. Yesterday again, the lower chamber, talking about the House of Rep, equally instructed the NNPC that they need to come up with companies and individuals that are responsible for the importation of this particular product into the country. And I want to believe that when all these things are done, there is need for government to be able to bring these people that are responsible for this terrible situation to happen to the citizens of the country, to be brought to book. It is when they are brought to book so that some other times, when they are thoroughly dealt with under the law, I know such a situation will not repeat itself any longer. It will definitely serve as a deterrent to others.
From Akure, Temitope Adedeji reporting for KAFTAN TV News.